Hi, thanks for joining today. Retirement planning isn't just about reaching a specific number, it's about building financial security for the life you want to live. Whether you're years away from retirement or getting closer to that next chapter, understanding how much you should have saved, how to optimize contributions, and how to make informed financial decisions can help you retire with confidence. Retirement means something different to everyone. It's not just about reaching a certain savings number, it's about creating the kind of life you see for yourself. Here are a few things to think about. When do you hope to retire? That affects how long your money might need to last. What does your ideal lifestyle look like? Are you dreaming of travel, time with family, new hobbies, or maybe just relaxing at home? And what kind of expenses do you expect? Both the must-haves like housing and healthcare, and the nice-to-haves like vacations or dining out. Let's look at a few examples. Some people picture retiring early, maybe around 60, spending their time traveling, visiting grandkids, or exploring new places. That kind of lifestyle can be rewarding, but it may come with higher costs, especially before Medicare coverage starts. Others might retire in their mid-60s, stay local, enjoy hobbies, or volunteer. For them, healthcare might still be a top priority depending on their situation. Then there are those who decide to work a bit longer, say until 68 or even later. That can give more time to save and may lead to a higher monthly Social Security benefit. Of course, it also means fewer years in retirement. So, what does retirement look like for you? And how might your strategy need to shift to support that vision? A question I hear all the time is, am I saving enough for retirement? And the answer? Well, it depends on your unique situation, your lifestyle, goals, and when you plan to retire. But to give you a general guide, here are some common savings benchmarks. By age 30, aim to have at least 1 year's salary saved. By 40, around 3 times your salary. By 50, you should be looking at 6 times your salary. By 60, about 8 times your salary. And by retirement, typically around 65 or later, 10 times your salary is a good target. Of course, these are just guidelines. The important thing is knowing where you stand and what steps you can take to stay on track. As you move through your 50s and beyond, there are key birthdays that can significantly impact your retirement strategy. At age 50, you become eligible for catch-up contributions to your 401k and IRA, allowing you to save more as retirement approaches. At 55, you can make HSA catch-up contributions, and if you leave your job, you may be able to take early withdrawals from your retirement account without penalty. At 59 and a half, you can begin taking retirement withdrawals from most accounts without the 10% early withdrawal penalty. Between 60 and 63, individuals are eligible for super catch-up contributions under Secure 2.0, offering an even bigger savings boost. At 62, you can claim Social Security early, though your benefit will be reduced. At 65, you're eligible for Medicare. Your full retirement age for Social Security falls between 66 and 67, depending on your birth year. At 70, you'll receive your maximum Social Security benefit if you delay claiming until then. And starting at age 73 to 75, required minimum distributions, or RMDs, kick in, depending on your birth year. Keeping these milestones in mind can help you plan smarter and make the most of each stage of retirement preparation. Now that we've talked about how much you should aim to save, let's look at how to make the most of your contributions. Each year, the IRS sets new contribution limits, and for 2025, here's what you need to know. You can contribute up to $23,500 to your 401k. And if you're 50 or older, you get an extra boost with a $7,500 catch-up contribution. And if you're between 60 and 63, you can take advantage of the new Super Catch-Up and contribute an additional $11,250. That means if you're 60 or older, you could put away up to $34,750 in tax-advantaged retirement savings just through your 401k. So, we've talked about how to get the most out of your 401k contributions. But what if you're already saving as much as you can? Or you're just looking for more ways to build your retirement savings? Your 401k is a great start, but it's not your only option. Depending on your income, goals, and timeline, other tax-smart ways to save might fit. Let's look at a few examples. A traditional or Roth IRA lets you contribute up to $7,000 a year. That goes up to $8,000 if you're 50 or older. Depending on the type, your money may grow tax-deferred or tax-free. If available, cash balance plans are a great option for high earners looking for additional ways to save with higher contribution limits than a 401k. Health savings accounts, HSAs, offer a triple tax advantage. You contribute tax-free, your investments grow tax-free, and you can withdraw tax-free for medical expenses now or in retirement. Brokerage accounts don't offer tax advantages, but they give you full flexibility. No contribution limits, no early withdrawal penalties, and access to a wide range of investment options. Spreading your savings across different types of accounts can help you manage taxes, give you more flexibility, and create multiple ways to generate income in retirement. Now that we've covered different ways to save, let's shift gears and talk about something just as important, your tax strategy. Let's start with Roth versus pre-tax contributions. When you put money into a retirement account, you usually have two main choices, pre-tax or Roth. Pre-tax contributions, like those in a traditional 401k or IRA, lower your taxable income today. You'll pay taxes later in retirement. This might be helpful if you think your tax rate will be lower down the road. Roth contributions, on the other hand, are made after taxes. That means no upfront tax break, but your money could grow tax-free, and qualified withdrawals in retirement come out tax-free too. This could work well if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket later. Some people choose a mix of both to help manage taxes now and in the future. Now, if you're a high earner and can't contribute directly to a Roth IRA, there's a workaround called the backdoor Roth strategy. Here's how it works. You make a non-deductible contribution to a traditional IRA. Then you convert that money into a Roth IRA. Since the original contribution was made with after-tax dollars, you'd only owe taxes on any gains when you convert. It's a way to access the benefits of Roth savings, even if your income is above the usual limits. In the big picture, smart tax strategies can help reduce what you owe now, increase your flexibility later, and create more tax-free income options in retirement. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest retirement decisions you'll make. Social Security. There's an ongoing debate about when to claim. Some say wait until 70 to maximize benefits, while others believe in claiming as early as possible at 62. The truth? It depends on you. Here's how timing affects your benefits. Claim at 62, and you'll get a reduced monthly benefit but receive payments longer. Claim at full retirement age, 66, 67, and you'll receive your standard benefit. Wait until 70, and your payments will be up to 32% higher than at full retirement age. So how do you decide? Consider your financial needs, health, and marital status. If you need income sooner, claiming early might make sense. If you can wait, you'll lock in a larger check for life. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, just the strategy that works best for you. Now that we've covered Social Security, let's talk about Medicare, your health insurance in retirement. Medicare has 4 main parts, each covering different healthcare needs. Part A covers hospital stays and is usually free if you've worked long enough. Part B covers doctor visits and outpatient care, but has a monthly premium. Part D helps with prescription drug costs and is purchased separately. Medigap or Medicare Advantage plans fill in the gaps not covered by Parts A and B. Timing is important. Most people enroll in Parts A and B at 65, but if you're still working and have employer coverage, you may be able to delay Part B. Missing deadlines can lead to lifelong penalties, so planning ahead is key. Medicare decisions can impact your retirement budget and healthcare access, so understanding your options early can help you avoid gaps in coverage. We've covered a lot today, from savings benchmarks and tax strategies to Social Security and Medicare. Retirement planning has many moving parts, and no two paths look exactly the same. That's why working with a financial professional can be so valuable. Whether you're looking to maximize contributions, optimize taxes, or plan for healthcare costs, having a strategy tailored to your unique goals can make all the difference. And remember, the best financial plans evolve with you. Small adjustments along the way can lead to greater financial freedom down the road. By taking these steps today, you're preparing yourself up to retire with more confidence, security, and peace of mind. Retirement planning is an ongoing process. There's always an opportunity to fine-tune your strategy. Review your savings progress regularly and adjust based on changing goals or financial circumstances. If you have questions or need personalized guidance, let's connect. Thank you for your time, and I hope you feel empowered to take control of your retirement savings journey.